Sin. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Look. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavyweight. Heavyweight, this the heavy.
Too much fapping makes you think like a woman. There are scientific studies in rats that show that when they ejaculate a lot, their brain starts to decrease androgen receptors and it starts to increase estrogen receptors. Meaning that it makes your brain run on less testosterone and on more estrogen. Chemically rewiring your brain to become more like the brain of a woman. Now, for those of you that are interested in learning more about this, I have a video on this on my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel is on my TikTok page. So check it out.
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Sin, coming back with another one, man. But I had to show y'all that clip real quick, posted by Kerry Hobbs. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Because I be trying to tell y'all, man, listen, fapping away all your life force energy is dropping the shit out of your testosterone. And it's just like he said, you know, your body and your brain is filling up with estrogen. You know what I'm saying? You chemically, like that's a chemical that you release. You know, we all have it, but just like we have testosterone, we have estrogen as well. But if you are constantly fapping, you know, and you dropping your testosterone levels, then guess what? Your estrogen levels will go on a rise. You know what I'm saying? And women are full of estrogen. That's a part of them. You know what I mean? But more so for them than it is for us as men. We run on testosterone. We do have estrogen, but we more so run on testosterone. That's why I tell y'all we need this shit to be who we are. You know what I'm saying? We need this shit to have the focus that we should have as men, carry ourselves as men, have the energy and the strength as men. But you constantly losing that by fapping away your life force energy, constantly busting, constantly watching pornography, you know, and then you wonder why so much shit that be going on in these streets. You know, when you got a bunch of emotional people running around, listen, bro, a lot of people gonna be out acting, they gonna be acting out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? And women are more emotional than men. We talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, women gonna be women, but when we do it, we so out of character where we are irrational. We uncomfortable there. We uncomfortable when we in our feelings, in our emotions. A lot of y'all feel like that when y'all watching something sad. You know what I mean? Y'all feel like that when you get lovey-dovey or sometimes with your girl and shit like that, you know, and you know, it's out of the norm for us. That's why we don't really like, you know, pouring out our feelings to women like that, unless we like really trust them. And even then we won't be just doing all of that extra shit. We ain't trying to be sitting there. We don't like being in our feelings. It makes us uncomfortable, but that doesn't mean that you can't find a woman that you will be able to do that with. But even then, like I said, it's gonna be limited. But when you got a bunch of guys that's running around here where their estrogen levels are up and their testosterone is down, they're gonna stay in their feelings, which means they're gonna be irritable. Which means when they angry, they're gonna want to show that emotion. When they sad, they will show that emotion. You know what I'm saying? When they feel some type of way, listen, bro. And when you're not yourself, bro, like I said, man, that's when them demons try to infiltrate you and control your mind. You know what I'm saying? And have you out here acting out and doing shit that's not even you. Because in that moment, while you're in this state, you're not even you. So you don't have that masculine energy that you need to carry yourself so you can control your emotions. So guess what? It'll be you that's flipping out. You know, you see it all the time. It'll be you that's quick to shoot. You that want to fight all the time. You that's trying to argue with your girl, bro. We don't do that shit. Who the fuck sit and pick fights and argue with women? We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's a waste of time for us. We too busy embracing and basking in our masculine energy because we have shit to do, and we don't view women as competition. But guess what? When your estrogen levels is up and you thinking like a female, like he said, then guess what? You're going to start viewing women as competition. You're going to view them as an op. When you the real op. You the real op. You the op to yourself. With all that fapping that you doing, you the op to yourself, infiltrated by demons, letting that control your mind. You the op to yourself by running around here emotional and in your feelings all the time. All from what you doing. It's you that's doing it. It's you that want to keep squirting out and pissing away what makes you you. That's you want to keep wasting your DNA. You wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? But got the nerve to want respect. How you even think? How you gonna think you're gonna even be able to have conversations amongst men and really be able to talk with kings when you not one? You know what I mean? You gonna find something wrong in the situation just because you can't relate. Just because you can't formulate a sentence. You can't keep up with the conversation. It sucks. But then that's how shit be starting. You know what I'm saying? You start hating on the next person. You know what I'm saying? Because they in their truth. They in their light. You don't like how they carry themselves. Now you thinking like the hoes. They think that, you know, how women they like to say, oh, she thinks she all that. You know what I mean? You know how they be going back and forth. That's gonna be you acting like a hoe, acting like a female towards other dudes. Paying attention to what they doing, paying attention to what they wear, paying attention to what they doing for themselves. When they being themselves, it's you that's out of character. It's you that's not you. It's you that's emotional. It's you that's in your feelings. It's you that's constantly fapping. It's you that's full of estrogen. That's you. So you don't even know. You on an emotional roller coaster. Y'all remember that song? You acting like a bitch. You acting like a bitch. You straight out here on bitch shit. Side-eyeing everybody. That's why I'm telling you, bro. Y'all think I'm playing, bro. That's why. That's why you have all this drama. That's why you have motherfuckers flipping out. You know what I'm saying? That's why you having people shoot shit up, because they so in their feelings, bro. You know what I mean? They getting frustrated because they don't know who you are. If you don't know who you are, it's like I tell you, bro. The devil and them demons gonna decide that. They gonna tell you who you are, and you gonna go out and do some demonic shit. You gonna go out there with demonic behavior. You gonna go out there with negative energy. Because it ain't no other comfortable feeling worse than not knowing who you are, but having to go out there in society, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then people wondering why they going to their workplace shooting up their jobs. People wondering why they shooting up shit all over the place, because they can't handle it no more. Now, I'm not saying all of that is just based on motherfuckers watching pornography and fapping, but it's definitely a contribution to a lot of men that's out here, a lot of young men that's out here too, that have no control over their emotions, bro. And if they watching pornography and constantly releasing, bro, that's just adding to the stress levels. That's just making them more lost. That's pulling them deeper into darkness, dog. To where they don't know who they are and they lost. So everyday problems that they dealing with, it just start to mount up on them. And you in your feelings? And you in your feelings, bro? Shit, bro. You liable to do ain't no telling, bro. You don't even know why you acting out and doing some of this shit. A lot of these motherfuckers don't even realize it because they not getting this knowledge and they don't know what we know. We don't know, they don't know the effects that this shit is having on them chemically. That's why it's so dangerous for motherfuckers to be walking around with a chemical imbalance, especially up here. Because when you start doing shit like watching porn and allowing your mind to be rewired in a way where shit don't belong where it need to where you blocking off certain parts of your brain, to where you thinking and doing shit that's out of the norm, out of your character, that's away from your masculine energy, that's away from your purpose, that's away from the Most High, Listen, bro, a lot of people end up in a world of trouble, to not where they just maybe turning on other people, but they turn on themselves. It's really real out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really real. And this is, like I told you yesterday, this is something that the devil is using to keep us lost. You know what I mean? The last thing that the devil wants you to be is yourself, because you are a creation of the Most High. And when you know who you are, when you in your light, when you in your truth, then guess what, bro? You gonna shine. And the devil don't want you to shine, because you a product of God, and the devil is against that. Nah, damn. You know what I'm saying? When people see that and they want to follow that, people want to be that. People want to get to those levels and shit like that, bro. And we know. And it's not only the devil, it's the demonic energy that's around. Why you think so many people hate when you level up in your life? Because they got that same type of energy. Why you think people get mad when you buy something? You know what I mean? When you get something new. You know what I'm saying? When you working on yourself. Why you think people get mad when you do that? When you eating healthy, when you working out. People get mad. You know what I'm saying? They get mad like they affected by it. But it's really because they don't know who they are and they ain't in their truth. So they start to hate you. It's people around. Ain't no telling. You know what I mean? You might have people around you that feel some type of way just because you in your truth. And every time they doing what they doing and constantly taking away from their masculine energy, taking away from their purpose, taking away from their DNA, taking away from who they supposed to be and what they supposed to be doing in life, man, listen, bro. They gonna be mad at you because you on your square and you on track. They gonna be mad at you because they witnessing your greatness. They witnessing your courage. They seeing the things that you doing out of the love for you, and they get mad at that. They hate that shit. So when you got a bunch of people running around like this, man, listen, it makes for dangerous grounds. When you got people like that running around, it makes for dangerous grounds, and we ain't contributing to that. Real talk. So understand, bro. We just gotta think twice before we allow ourselves to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Into that space in our mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to feel, when you watch porn, bro, and you fap to that, you're not going to feel how you feel when you get the real thing, bro. That's just totally different, and you release your energy with a real woman, and that was real energy exchange. It's amazing. But next to fapping, bro, that's like empty calories, bro. I try to tell y'all, that's like empty calories, bro. That's like eating things that have no nutrition. No nutritional value to it. Why you think so many people gaining weight? Because they eating pure sugar. They eating things that don't break down well in their system. You know what I'm saying? But all it does is add fat. So you're not even getting the benefits of all the things. Yeah, we gonna eat some stuff that has fat to it. But guess what? A lot of that shit, depending on what you eat, still give you magnesium, still give you protein. You know what I mean? Still give you calcium. You know what I mean? Still give you potassium. But when you eat nothing but empty ass calories, it's shit that's just hitting your system and going straight to your brain, going straight to your fatty areas, going straight to your gut, which your gut is connected to your brain, and making you think, you know what I mean? It's just giving you dopamine releases from what you eating, the sugar. So it's just making you more addicted, bro. That's what pornography do. Pornography is an empty ass calorie where you watching something, not even getting the real thing. You're not exchanging real energy. All you exchanging is demonic energy, and you get nothing from it. Don't even get a real workout like you would with sex. At least sex, you getting your moves down. You hitting them angles right. You know what I'm saying? You getting the whole visual. You getting that feminine energy mixing with your masculine energy. You getting that real thing like a real king. But when you fapping over here and you using your hand and watching another motherfucker get that shit, bro, and when you finish, what you get? You just got empty calories. You just rewired some more shit and fuck this all up. So you're glitching. You got sparks coming from your head, your mind, and you sitting there looking dumb. You're sitting there looking stupid. With something that you could have used for greatness. All on your hand, on the napkin, in the sock. You could have used that for greatness. You could have used that to get better. You could have used that for your elevation. But where it go? To waste. Where it go? Is leading you to act like a bitch. Because every time you give in, you're acting like a bitch. Every time you fold, you acting like a bitch. Every time you release, you acting like a bitch. But you want to fight everybody else, want to shoot at everybody else for some action and shit that you doing to yourself. You want to hurt everybody else. You want to treat everybody else a certain type of way because you don't know who you are because the shit that you doing to yourself. And we can't have that, bro. We can't have that. We don't even want to tickle with the fact. You know what I'm saying? Why you think you feel so mad, so upset when you relapse, when you take steps backwards? Because you still walking on that thin line. You feel like you walking on that thin line, bro. So that's what we got to do. We just got to keep trying harder, bro. Because the last thing we need to be out here, bro, is in our feelings. You know what I mean? With feminine energy. You know what I mean? You know, it's real, bro. It's real. Your testosterone levels drop. You got to fill up with something to keep you going. And there go that estrogen. You know what I mean? All in your mind. So you going to be thinking like a female. There's no disrespect to women. But for us to be in that state is not good for us. We don't know who we are. We don't carry ourselves right. So it's like when this ain't right up here, bro, you know what I mean? We don't handle that shit well. And that's why you see a lot of people walking around with these attitudes. That's why you see a lot of men that's just confused, you know, because they ain't in their truth. And anytime your levels ain't up like that where it should be as a man and you don't have that masculine energy, you uncomfortable, which makes you irritated. It makes you irritable. You know what I mean? It makes you upset. Every little thing gonna get to you and you gonna act it out like a woman would. Because we know women have a hard time controlling their emotions, but they women. So they be quick to have an attitude. They be quick to snap sometimes. You know, not every woman. A lot of women know how to conduct themselves too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women know how to conduct themselves. But they still, you know, feel some type of way. They let a lot of things get to them, you know, more so than us. We could shrug shit off, shake shit off, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do. We be having shit to do. You know what I mean? But it's different when you on that other side. And you just got all the time for petty shit. You got all this, you want all the smoke with dumb shit. Every time you feel some type of way, every time somebody look at you wrong and all of that shit. And that's because you not in your truth. That's because of what you doing to yourself. So your mind, you're not thinking right. Okay? So just remember that moving forward, bro. We gotta keep changing. We gotta keep this. We gotta keep what make us around. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want this imbalance happening to us. And then we end up in situations and be walking around, you know, just not knowing. You know what I mean? Just not knowing, not being who we are. It's a sucky ass feeling. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I mean? And it's just like you just confused. You don't know what to do with yourself, bro. You may know what to do with your daily operation, but you still mentally just don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know what to react to, what to not react to. You don't know how to just stay focused and keep going. You know what I mean? You don't know how to shrug shit off. You don't know how to, you just have no control over your emotions, and how you feel on the inside. So, you don't want to live like that, bro. All right? And that's my word, man. My name is Jason, the Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace. First, I'ma get on my grind. Then second, stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get